Hello, I'm going to present to you the solution to the mortgage and economic crisis in lieu of foreclosure without government's buyout of mortgages and without costing government and therefore the American taxpayer a dime. This is no joke. I'm a real estate and mortgage broker with 22 years experience, and I'll be using instruments currently in existence within the FHA right now. What we need is the Senate, the House of Representatives, and the President to draft this bill and pass this into law as soon as possible. But this means you need to get involved right now. If we leave it to our elected officials to fix it, it'll be later rather than sooner. And there's an average of nearly 10,000 homeowners losing their homes every day. That affects all of us, whether you're a homeowner or not. Whether you're under 18 or over 80 and every age in between, this affects you. So time is of the essence. Now, this plan will take 90 days to not only resolve our current situation, but put us back on the right track and actually boom our economy. So please, take all the notes you want, rewind and review as often as you like, and contact your elected official immediately. Here, in fact, is the solution. Number 1, mandate an immediate moratorium on foreclosures. A timeout. Now that just means timeout on foreclosures. Now, Obama suggested 90 days, which should be fine. That should be enough time to fix this mess. Number 2, mandate immediate forbearance. Suspend late payments and fees. Now this is a suspension of past due payments. Again, a timeout. Number 3, mandate all subprime loans to a maximum 2.5% margin. This is what caused all the foreclosures of the subprime mortgages. Subprime loans have a margin equal to the original interest rate, somewhere between 5.5% and 8.5%, in some cases even higher. The margins are simply way too high. Lenders are to accept 3 temporary and adjusted payments during the 90-day period with a margin of 2.5%. Number 4, streamline the FHA Secure Hope for Homeowners program. Now this means combining 3 existing FHA programs. FHA is not a loan, rather mortgage insurance. Much like the FDIC insures your bank for you, the FHA insures mortgages for the banks. Okay, here we have the Streamline, FHA Secure, and Hope for Homeowners program. 3 separate programs under the FHA. Now you might want to pause in about 5 seconds, copy this down, because I'm going to start explaining to you one by one, beginning with the Streamline. Streamline is an FHA program that's been around for about 25 years, and it allows homeowners now insured by FHA to automatically qualify to refinance, provided they 1, occupy the property as their residence, and 2, have made the last 12 payments on time. There is no credit report, no verification of employment, income, or deposit. The reason for that is the FHA is already insuring that loan. Now we're going to go to the FHA Secure. FHA Secure is a program that's been around for about a year. It allows non-FHA insured loans to refinance into FHA insured loans, even if the homeowner has been late on the mortgage. But the homeowner must qualify. Alright, now Hope for Homeowners program. FHA Hope for Homeowners is a program in effect since October 1, 2008. This program also refinances non-FHA insured loans into FHA insured loans. It also allows a homeowner who was previously late on a mortgage, but the loan amount is 97% of the current value, which obviously requires an appraisal. The balance is extinguished and the homeowner must qualify. Here we are. I just covered 3 existing FHA programs, the Streamline, the Secure, and the Hope for Homeowners program. Now what we need to do is we need to get all 3 of those programs and consolidate that into one, using the better part of each program. So now what I'm proposing is the FHA Secure Hope Streamline. Now we could change the name, or we could put a number on it, it doesn't matter. But basically this loan is going to be for the owner-occupied residence. In other words, it's got to be your property where you live and you reside in, whether it's your family or you individually. Number 2, you made timely fixed rate payments. that time period, whether it was 2 or 3 years, you made those payments on time. Okay, the reason why you defaulted was because the mortgage adjusted up and you couldn't afford it anymore. But so long as you made those fixed interest rate payments on time, you qualify. Now, a feature of this new loan is that it's 97% of the new appraisal. In other words, you're going to pay for a new appraisal and your loan will be 97% of that new appraisal. Number 4, all closing costs, including upfront mortgage insurance premium, but not the appraisal fee because you paid for that, are paid from the proceeds of the new loan. In other words, everything is covered except for your appraisal. Number 5, lenders to accept new net proceeds as payment in full in lieu of foreclosure. In other words, whatever is left over for the lender, they're going to accept that as payment in full in lieu of foreclosure. It beats the alternative of having to go through foreclosure, repossess the property, market it for sale, take another year, pay commission, maybe upkeep, taxes, etc. So we can resolve this issue right here, right now. Okay, here we have the benefits of this new program. Okay, I'm going to go through them quickly. Number 1, zero cost to the taxpayer. Number 2, it gets mortgages paid. Number 3, homeowners keep their homes. Number 4, establishes FHA insurance reserves at no cost to the taxpayer. Number 5, continually funded by monthly mortgage insurance premium. Number 6, stops adding to real estate owned inventory and sales supply. Number 7, active and insured mortgages encourage banks to lend. Now, everything I just covered here is covered in greater detail if you click on this button. Okay, this is a condensed version of a condensed version. So please click here to get a better explanation of the benefit. Number 5, REO suggestion. I'm actually going to cover that now. Okay, number 5, this is something that came to me most recently. Okay, REO is a bank term for real estate owned. That's when they repossess the property and they take it back and they own the property. It's not a loan. Okay, so I suggest this for subprime borrowers who lost their property. Okay, so we'll go through this really quick. If you lost your home in the past 12 months and you occupied it as your residence, paid on time the fixed interest period, that 2 or 3 year period, and the bank has not resold it, you can buy it back with the FHA Streamline at 97% of the appraisal. In other words, using that same program, you can go back and buy that property. Now, what this will do is it'll get properties that are repossessed now in inventory off the market and back into the homeowners at a more affordable price with an FHA insured 30-year fixed mortgage. We've all been caught up in this election, and rightfully so. The number one issue has been and still is the economy, and again, rightfully so. Now, I've been working on this solution since March of 2008. On April 7th, I faxed this solution in the form of a 4-page letter to over 400 members of Congress. On May 5th, I faxed this solution in the form of a 2-page letter to over 30 key members of Congress. Then just before the vote on the $700 billion bailout, I faxed this solution in the form of a 1-page letter to about 20 key members of Congress. Now, I'm just one individual, so what I've decided to do is videotape this solution and post it on YouTube. Basically, sending it to everyone, including the President, the Congress, the Treasury, the Federal Reserve, and you. But most importantly, it's you. You need to contact your senator and your representative in the House and tell them to draft this bill and pass this law immediately. Now, if you don't quite understand what I just presented you, don't worry, just click on this button below and you can watch a more detailed explanation of the solution. Good luck, God bless you, and God bless America.